And there he goes. Everybody's got to be careful in first gear, unlike the restart last night. And we get underway cleanly, most importantly, for round 4 at Charlotte. So lap 1 completed, Jan Hofman still leads, and the top 3 very much breaking away already, as the rest of the pack is drafting up towards one another. And this race is going to be a crazy pack race. You might not be seeing it as much early on, because the drivers will be wanting to be patient, but I can tell you, and I can almost guarantee you in fact, that this race is going to turn into an absolute nightmare for some people. It's going to be an absolute crazy one. If he goes to the high side, he will be swallowed up. As, oh, Patrick makes a crucial mistake, moves up a lane, and Alex van der Sande is gonna say thank you. He moves to the inside and takes that position. As now Alex has his eyes on Shane Coogan to try and get that position. And the lead that the top 3 had is very much gone, as these guys are slowly starting to get a little bit more aggressive already early on. Lap 7, about to complete that one and start lap 8. There we go. This is Dan Morera driving in the last position. He got involved in one of the restart incidents last night, and he actually got here quite late, so not very much time to practice for Dan, but I know that he's quite experienced on the ovals, so I think it will take about 10 laps, which we are coming up to complete anyway, to get up to speed and get used to the car again. As Alex van der Sande moves up into P3 for just a brief moment, as we're going side by side up at the front as well now. So I'm trying to get a good camera angle here. Let's go with TV2. There you go. So Jan Hofman on the inside with Matt Hummel on the outside now, trying to make something work. And it's 2 by 2 now for the top 4 positions. And oh my gosh. So 73 laps to go, and from here on out it's going to be crazy. That's the only word I can use really. As Alex van der Sande is almost bump drafting Matt Hummel by Jan Hofman. Oh, bit of contact there between Alex and Matt. He's got to be careful to not spin him around and I guess turn him NASCAR style. So Alex moves back to the inside now. He's going to try to bump, within limits of course, Jan Hofman, because really there's no bump drafting allowed, so you really have to give gentle pushes, I guess. As we have 70 laps to go now. Cameron Baustian moving in front of Shane Coogan, who has just lost a lot of momentum. And actually I think what Shane is trying to do here is he's trying to drop to the back, because he doesn't trust what's happening around him. And honestly, I don't really blame him. Thomas Geisler, his indirect teammate for Team Racers, sitting right behind him, and Gary and Dan are doing that very same thing. As we are on board with Thomas Geisler here, in his Gulf inspired livery. That's Brandon Dollar moving by Patrick Silvassi. He's also falling back. And it kind of gets to a point now where falling back really doesn't help you very much, because everybody's going to be doing the same. So Patrick just wants a little bit of breathing space for the time being, moving all the way up to the high side there out of turn 4. You just saw. Oh, that's the first big incident. That's between the 2 leaders, I think, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars involved. Oh, this is a huge incident on the backstretch. And of course, when it happens in front, everybody behind has nowhere to go. And it showed perfectly right there. And is that Gary Gotso? So on board, oh, it's actually Jan Hofman clipping the apron, and Alex van der Sande just brushed him and spun him around completely. So yeah, you can see Jan Hofman there spinning, and like I mentioned, literally nobody had anywhere to go. So 3 laps to go at Charlotte, round 4 of the 2021 Classic Christmas Cup. Of course, next race will be on Thursday this week. Of course, this upcoming Thursday at Nashville Super Speedway. Coming out of turn 4, 2 laps to go. Cameron Baustian leads this time around. He's got to lead the next 2 laps though, and the last 2 laps as well. As Alex is actually able to hold it alongside Cameron here out of turn 2. As he just edges a nose ahead going into turn 3, but now the short distance will kick in again. So here we go. A typical IRL photo finish. It's not quite a pack race, an exciting race that we hoped for, but white flag is out. At least we're going to get an exciting finish. So final lap at Charlotte. Alex on the outside line. Cameron Baustian on the inside, trying to go for his first win in the Christmas Cup. Alex trying to go for his second. Into turn 3. Cameron holds his ground for now. If he can move over a little bit. Alex with the momentum on the outside line. Cameron Baustian wins it by 1/100th of a second over Alex van der Sande. And it is his first win in the Christmas Cup and his first VOR win as well for Cameron Baustian.